it up for your questions.
Well, between the two wins out west, what did you like most about those two particular games?
Our defense was good in all three games. Offensively in the game against Tulsa, it caught up with us, but offensively in all three games, Cole, we were our decision making around the basket put us in some tough spots. It led to some hard shots that we missed, led to some block shots. In both of those cases, some of those ended up in transition baskets for the other team. So that was the one area that slowed us down a little bit on the trip. But our defense, more to your question, our defense in the quarter court was pretty good again in all three basketball games. Certainly gave us a chance in the Tulsa game because we had a hard time really finding some rhythm on offense, right? We left some possessions on the table. Mostly the two things that I mentioned with our play around the rim, leading to hard shots and getting some shots blocked. But I liked our quarter court defense on the entire trip, including that Tulsa game.
I want to ask about Tristan Smith. What kind of challenges do players have to handle when they go from being the big fish, big man on campus in a small school to maybe not scoring as much, having to play their role a little more in Division I? How has Tristan lived up to some of those challenges, and where do you still see his areas of growth?
Yeah, I think there's a lot comes to mind as you ask that question. I think one of the things that we've worked hard to do with Tristan, with Max, with Kale last year, guys that have come from the Division II level or the Division III level, the NAIA level, is I really want them to be who they are, right? And I talked with the team about it after the Irvine game. We watched some film, and this would be specific to Tristan, some other guys on the team as well, but specific to Tristan. And I told him that I wanted him to play the same way he's always played, the same way he played the last 4 years at Concordia, and find out which things are going to be effective and efficient at this level, right? And which things that he's going to need to do a little bit differently, right? But I want him to do that. He's had so much success over the course of his basketball life that I do. I want the guys to be who they are, right? And really test things, right? And take some risks and take some chances and find out which things are gonna be effective at this level. Okay, so that'd be number one. Two, I think there's and you would maybe have to ask Max, Kale, Tristan, if they feel the same way about this. But I think there's a part of it that they really enjoy being on the floor. So Tristan would have gotten double teamed, triple teamed. I know he loves and relishes the responsibility of being the best player. That's something that he's done, and the guy that he has been for a long time, and I know how much he enjoys that. But there's also, I think there could be that feeling of, man, it's going to be hard for the other team to send a second defender all the time, send a third defender all the time. So I think that's a part of it as well, and I feel like Tristan has enjoyed that. So to me, the biggest thing is, I guess, where I started, that I want the guys to be who they are and not get caught up in the level of, okay, I don't know if I should try this. Okay, I don't know if this is going to work. I want them to try it. I want them to find out, okay? And then we'll watch some film and adjust. And, so yeah, he's off to a great start.
What are some of the objectives or things you're focusing on tonight against Co?
Yeah, a lot of the same things we've been talking about, Nelly. Just shot a text out to the guys. The first one was footwork, balance, position, right? And in the quarter court, it's been pretty good, right? In practice yesterday, we had 3 or 4 mistakes that come right back to those things. So that was point number one. And then I want us to be really aggressive, right? Really aggressive in attack. I think offensively, we can get more out of the missed shot. We can get more out of the turnover just by being more aggressive, right? In the half court, I would like to see us, improve our spacing. I'd like to see us do a better job with our screening, right? So I'm hoping to see some of that tonight. And then, some carryover in terms of the film we watched after Irvine, after Loyola, things that we have talked about in terms of the decisions that we're making at the rim. And I've told the guys this, we're making so many good plays. Like getting to the rim, right? That's a hard thing to do, right? So the guys are making a bunch of good plays, and some of them involve multiple guys, right? The guy who's passing it, the guy who's setting the screen, the guy who's making the play to get to the paint, get to the rim. So we're making a lot of very, very good plays. It's at the end of it, right? So I'd like to see us do that a little bit better tonight in terms of finishing at the basket, coming to a stop, using a shot fake, getting fouled, getting to the free throw line, or finding a teammate either at the rim or on the 3-point line. That part of our offense slowed us down a little bit, like I said. So I'd like to see some us execute that part of the game a little bit better tonight.